Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Nebraska Dynasty, where we are going to get started on Season 1 today. First 3 games of the year. But first of all, we're going to have a quick little update on the rules that I set for this Dynasty. So I'm going to have a change on them for on a couple of them. The first one is going to be the coach XP. We're actually not going to go slow because I set that rule believing that it was too easy to upgrade like last year, but it actually is not this year. So we're actually going to do normal coach XP. And then for the other one is going to be the random or the progression. We're not going to do auto, we're actually going to do random. So I'm just going to put random numbers in the generator, or like the other way, the random generator is going to give me random numbers, and that's what I'm going to upgrade. And yeah, to have every player feel even more unique. Now for recruiting, we are going to go after quite a few 4-stars actually this year. I'm only going to get after 4-stars that are actually interested in us or are from Nebraska, which there's not too many of those. But there is actually quite a few 4-stars that have us in their top 10 starting this year. This is actually the week where you go get the scouting done. So we're actually going to go after a lot of 4-stars, and there is 1 quarterback, there is 1 running back, actually 2 running backs I think, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, quite a few offensive linemen actually. So I mean, that's pretty awesome to see here. We've got 4 right tackles, 1 right guard, and a center. So I hope we can get us a few offensive linemen. And then we actually have a 5-star here, an edge rusher that has us in his top 10. We're actually going to go after him as well. A few defensive tackles, and a bunch of linebackers. We actually don't even need that much, but we're actually going to go after a 5-star linebacker. A few 4-stars as well, but then there is not even one single DB that's a 4-star that has any interest in us. And as per the rules, we're only gonna go after players that are either interested in us or are from Nebraska or are not higher, do not have a higher star level than our school is, which we are a 3.5-star now. So we can only go after every 3-star we want. So we're gonna go after the 4-stars first, and then after that we're gonna fill the roster or the recruiting class in with 3 stars. For the first game, it's gonna be Vanderbilt. The Commodores, they are playing in the American after my conference realignment, and they're quarterbacked by Diego Pavia, 6'2", 207, out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Pavia is a pretty accurate quarterback. He doesn't have the strongest arm, 87 throw power. I mean, that's decent. But he does have a lot of speed, so you gotta be worried about the run here. This kid is definitely gonna run. For the running back, we've got Cedric Alexander, where's number 28. He's 5'9", 200 pounds, former 3-star out of Austin, Texas. Alexander has very solid speed. He's very elusive. That's his archetype. He does have decent hands. He has no power, no route running ability, but he's got the speed and the elusiveness. So the run game is going to be a problem today. And then the top receiver on this team is Junior Sherrill. Where's number 0? 5'11", 188. Sherrill is at his size, actually a little bit slower than what you would want. Like if I have a player below 6 feet, I want more than like 90 speed. I want 93, 94 speed at least. But he does have pretty good hands, decent routes, decent receiver as a number 1. And then number 18 is their number 2 receiver, Trent Hudson, 6'3", 87 speed, 89 XL. He's almost maxed out here, doesn't have too much room to grow, but he's got really good catching ratings, all the route runnings in the 80s as well. He's got some elusiveness, and not the fastest guy, but pretty solid number 2 receiver. Eli Stowers is the tight end, and he's their best player on the team. Stowers, 6'4", 235 out of Denton, Texas. Stowers, where's number 9? Gotta watch out for him. Very good route runner, elite hands, especially for a tight end. No blocking to speak of, but he is pretty fast. He's got 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He's faster than their number 2 receiver that we just watched or looked at. For the offensive line, they're actually going to miss their left tackle. Don't have a strong left guard, but the center is quite alright. At right guard, they've got yet another weakness. And then at right tackle, an even bigger glaring weakness. So they might have some issues there. For the best edge rusher on this team, it's Keanu Cote. 6'4", 232, very light edge rusher, 73 power moves, but 86 finesse moves. I mean, he's one of those run around the corner type of edge rushers. Doesn't have too much power, but very quick and not a horrible route runner, at least platinum quick jump ability. But the rest of the defensive line really is nothing special. Langston Patterson is their top linebacker, 6'1", 230. Patterson has very good awareness and play rec, 82 speed, 86 excel, pretty decent. He's got a little bit of hit power, secure tackler, not great in coverage, and no pass rush worth mentioning. And then they've actually got another pretty solid linebacker here in Brian Longwell, 6'1", 227 out of Nashville, Tennessee. Former 2-star, he's the thumper archetype. 88 excel, 82 speed is decent, but the coverage ability is just awful. Very good run stopper, and yeah, no pass rush worth mentioning. He's got some hit power though. Martell Heights is the top corner on this team, 6 foot, 180 out of Rome, Georgia. Former 3-star boundary archetype corner. Martell Heights has very solid man coverage, even better zone, very good play rec, 91 speed, 93 excel should be enough to keep our receivers in check. Decent hands, and I mean, 69 tackling is not great, but at least he's got the solid pursuit. And then they've got a very good strong safety here in Randone Fontenette, 6'2", 220 out of Freeport, Texas. He's big enough to where I think I might want to put him at linebacker, honestly. Like, solid coverage, very decent athleticism. The run support's okay, just no hands there, but that's okay. He's also got a golden blow-up ability, so I mean, that's not great to see. Now we're gonna start this first game here at Nebraska. This is gonna be a home game, and it's gonna rain. It's pouring down, and this one is gonna be a tough one for both teams, I would say, as the coach has trouble keeping them from running out too early there. But this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have how do you say that? Like a slugfest here, I'm assuming. Gonna be probably a pretty defensive matchup. The rain is gonna stop us from passing the football very well, but we're gonna try our best to still win this game. It's a home game, and we should be, I mean, light favorites, not heavy favorites, but like, we should be winning. But it's gonna be a close game. This is a really good team. One of the favorites to win the American Conference. And 3rd and 7, Raiola gets it away, and that's already only a 1-yard gain to Dane Key. So we punt the ball, and this is pretty good field position, and they are actually gonna get a new first down out of this one. They're gonna move the sticks here, and just like that, they're already in opposite field. 7 minutes in this first quarter to go, and this is an interception. We've got Marquez Buford. This is the free safety. Welcome to Nebraska, Vanderbilt Commodores. This is exactly what we're talking about. When you try to pass the football in this weather, you're gonna end up regretting it, man. Marquez Buford takes it away for the Cornhuskers, and we're gonna take over on offense. Just take a quick second look at this, lining up in the nickel here as a slot corner, and just he read it all the way. He saw it coming from a mile away. Takes it away, and now 3rd and 12 already for Dylan Raiola, and he is gonna pass it. Dane Key tries to juke away from the defense, but still a 4th down, so 3 and out again for Nebraska. No points on the board, and Vanderbilt is going to get the ball back, this time with not as great field position, and a sack. Elijah Judy already showing up in the backfield. That is bad news baseball for Vanderbilt. They've got a 3rd and 18 in this pouring rain. How do you want to convert that? Like, go Cornhuskers, I guess. Yes, right there. Great sack for Elijah Judy, the defensive tackle. Guessing you're going to see a lot from him today. And that sack forced him a lot of ways back. So we are actually going to get the ball back with really good field position after the punt. And Emmett Johnson actually gets an 8-yard run. 2nd and 8. And Johnson is going to get another run. He's got some room, and he's going to fight ahead. And that's about 13 yards on the run. Emmett Johnson. 2 tight ends on the field. And we're actually going to pass it here on 3rd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Ja'Cory Barney can't hang on, and we're gonna take the field goal here. It's right down the middle. Nebraska on the board first after a couple of Emmett Johnson runs got us into field goal range, and we're gonna take the lead here, 3-0 in the second quarter. 8 minutes to go for Vanderbilt here on offense. Pavia standing in the shotgun, and he's gonna hand it off, and there is some running room. I mean, 7 yards for Cedric Alexander. 2nd and 3. Alexander still the back, but they're actually gonna have a QB keeper, and Pavia, he's gonna fumble the ball. It's gonna be recovered by Vanderbilt. They got lucky on that one. Pavia gonna be rolling out to his right, and he's gonna get it away on time. That's an 8-yard completion. Beautiful throw to Trent Hudson. 3rd and 4. They're going to hand it off, and nowhere to go. That is going to be a loss, and they're going to have to take a tough 55-yard field goal try here in the pouring rain, and it is barely hooking in. They tie up the game at 3, and Nebraska is going to get the ball back on offense. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Now let's see what these Cornhuskers can do this time. 2nd and 8. Play action shot for Raiola. He's going to reset and get it away. Dane Key, the #1 receiver, gets a catch on over the middle there on the post. Great play by Dylan Raiola to lead him away from the free safety there. And that is going to get him across midfield already. 2nd and 4. Emmett Johnson is going to be the running back, and he's going to cut it back to the middle. What a run. That's 17 yards for Emmett Johnson. They're getting the run going here and move the chains in the process. This is already field goal range. And we're at the 2-minute warning now, as we're going to run it again with Emmett Johnson as he's fighting ahead for 9 yards on the play. Good spot by the refs, I'd say. Very generous. And now we've got a 2nd and 1 handed off to Johnson, and we've got the first touchdown today. The first touchdown of this Cornhusker series is going to go to Emmett Johnson, and no surprise there. It's a rain game. He's one of the best players on our team. We got to run the football, and we do so successfully here on this drive. 10-3, and time is ticking. 2nd and 3 for Diego Pavia, and he's gonna get it away outside to his #1 receiver. 3rd and 10 and a minute on the clock, and Pavia is gonna not get it away on time. It's gonna get knocked down at the line, and there is a flag down as well. 3rd and 10, and the holding penalty on the Vanderbilt offense. It's gonna be the center, Jordan White, the only good player they got on the offense. So we get actually the ball back after we decline that penalty, and we're going to get it away here. Ja'Cory Barney runs it out of bounds, 16 seconds on the clock. And I mean, we still have some timeouts, we should use them. 3rd and 10, and Raiola is just going to dump it off. Johnson, timeout taken. 4th and 2, 3 seconds on the clock. I mean, you got to go for this one. Just chuck it down the field. 3 seconds on the clock. Raiola. They're going to go with a forwards combination here, and Dane Key is down there, and he had a shot at taking the football and running it into the end zone, but instead we're going to go to halftime. It's a 10-3 ball game. At the half, the Cornhuskers are leading the Commodores, and so far it's been all Emmett Johnson. This is the difference maker. He's got 90 yards on 16 attempts, 5.6 on average, and 1 touchdown as well. So Let's see what Vanderbilt can do to stop him here. But first, they're going to go on offense, and they're going to get sacked again as Elijah Judy is going to end the drive right there. Pavia going down at his own like 20-yard line or something. So that's going to end the drive right there. Judy, what a spin move inside. Unbelievable stuff. And then just knocking him down at the 25, actually. 3rd and 8 after the punt. Dylan Raiola is going to get it away, and the catch is made. That's Naziah Hunter for a first down on the outside. He's the number 2 receiver on this team. 2nd and 10, Raiola going to get it away on the slip screen, and we've got some room, and we're actually going to convert the first down here. It's Emmett Johnson, but he's now taken out of the game. We're going to see Quinton Ives taking over now. And we are going to fight ahead for another first down, 8 yards on the play for Quinton Ives, the backup running back. 3rd and 12 at the edge of field goal range. Got to get at least a few yards, but the pass is dropped by Ja'Cory Barney. And this is going to be a long-range 45-yard field goal try. And we are just going to get it to hook inside. Field goal's good. And Nebraska is going to take a 10-point lead over the Commodores. 13-3, and the ball is out quickly, and that is going to be an 8-yard completion from Diego Pavia. 1st and 10, trips to the right, and Pavia is scrambling again, and he's just going to run away from the defense, get a first down and some more. Oh my, this is exactly what we got to be worried about here. Diego Pavia running with his 98 or 90 speed, 89 or 90, I think. And he's running it again, and that's another first down. And now Vanderbilt is in field goal range already. 5-man pressure and wide open. Oh my, missed the tackle. Marquez Buford, that was a bad attempt. Touchdown Commodores, and it's the tight end. It's Stowers, and this is what I was talking about, man. Stowers looks unbelievable. He looks unstoppable. Eli Stowers with his 90 speed and like catching ratings in the 90s, man. Ridiculous. And we're almost gonna throw an interception, man. Oh my, almost giving up the lead here. 13-10, and we go 3 and out, and they are gonna go right back on offense here. Cedric Alexander gets the touchdown, gets the first down, I mean. And 1st and 20 after a holding call. Pavia is gonna dump it off to his receiver on the screen, and there is another flag down. And that is going to be yet another holding call. So 2 holding calls in a row here for Vanderbilt. And that's going to be a 1st and 30. And they do not recover from that one, let me tell you. Quinton Ives is going to run it here. And what a run by Ives. He's going to get the first down and a lot more. 2nd and 10. Ives still in the backfield. We're going to run it again up the middle. Ives, he's got 9 yards. 3rd and 1, this should be convertible, and we're almost down to the 2-minute warning already. We're gonna run out this clock here if we can. Ives gonna get another first down, and Vanderbilt is starting to take timeouts here ahead of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and we gotta move the chains again to waste away all their timeouts, and we are gonna get it away here to the tight end. That's Markway, and that's another timeout taken by the Commodores. Nebraska is moving ahead. 1 timeout left. Ja'Cory Barney in motion. And this is going to be a broken tackle and fighting ahead. What a play for Ja'Cory Barney on an actually broken play. So timeout taken, Vanderbilt. And we have 1st and goal at the 2-minute warning. Handed off to Ives. Up the middle. Redirects. That's a touchdown. Quinton Ives gets his first score of the season as well, as Nebraska is going to extend their lead by 7 more. So that's now a 20-10 lead. And Vanderbilt is going to get the ball back with 1 minute and 57 on the clock. And Diego Pavia, he's going to have a shot here to at least get some points. But this one was a very badly executed play. Like, DB had like 5 yards on the receiver, man. 4th and 1, and they are actually gonna run this one and not get there. That's a turnover on downs. It's Riley Van Poppel. And do you see what I see? Ja'Cory Barney wide open there up the middle. I was just gonna run out the clock here, but that's a touchdown. Cornhuskers to make it a 3-score game. And Barney he didn't have any quarterback lined up over him, so we're just going to take the shot and get the touchdown as Nebraska is going to win this game 27-10. It's a very successful opening day here to the 2025 season. Wide open there up the middle, man. Ja'Cory Barney is actually our most explosive weapon on offense. He's got the most speed, and you can't see it. You didn't really see it much today because this was a rain game, and we were never really passing it a lot. But here and there, maybe you can do that a little bit. Emmett Johnson, very solid day for him. Had to leave early for wear and tear reasons, but that's fine. We do have a couple of solid backups. Rayola, 16-25 for 1 touchdown, 145. I mean, that's not much yards per attempts, but solid enough day, I'd say. They couldn't run the football at all. We were collapsing on them every single play. I do not think they had one run that was longer than like 12 yards or something. Emmett Johnson, he had a very solid day on the ground, and when Quinton Ives took over, we had equally solid a day, so we combined for about 160 yards on the ground here. Ja'Cory Barney gets the 1 long touchdown. He also had 2 drops this game. Dane Key, our number 1 receiver, he had a couple important catches. We actually got a couple passes out to our running back as well. Passed the ball around pretty well. And then for the other side, I mean, this Eli Stowers kid looks like an NFL tight end to me, man. Kind of looks like Kyle Pitts there. With the athleticism. And then yeah, for the defense, they didn't get a single sack on us. They didn't get a turnover, even though we did throw one turnover worthy play, man. That should have been picked off. But overall, we had them absolutely on lockdown. Elijah Judy completely dominating here, 2.5 sacks. We also had Lenhart and Van Poppel get in there for a 1/2 sack each. And then Marquez Buford for the 1 interception. That's the 1 turnover we had today. We actually did also force a fumble. It was also Elijah Judy. What a surprise. But they recovered it. And now for this next game, we are actually going to have Anthony Shaw, a pocket passer from Blairstown, a 4-star quarterback that I did not scout further than just the 1 button, like I said I would. But it seems like he has an upper echelon throw power, like an arm. Not much athleticism, but just the arm talent there is definitely already visible from the information we have. And then we're also going to have Dwayne Hay, the only 4-star from Nebraska we have. Dwayne Hay has actually only 82 speed, but he's a 4-star. He had us first in interest at the start of the season. He's got great catching ratings, and if he can upgrade his athleticism a few times, I think he's going to be a fine outside boundary receiver. Then we're also going to have Tony Hay out of Chicago, Illinois, a vertical threat tight end, 6'6", 228. So we get the complimentary bonus on him as well for quarterback and tight end, also for quarterback and receiver. And then we're also going to have the bonus for a tackle and the quarterback. So this is all to try to get Anthony Shaw here in the building. Marcus Traylor, a pass protector from Arvada, Colorado. Don't know much about him, but I'm assuming he's a very solid pass protecting tackle. All the bars are looking like 70s, maybe low 80s or something. Looking pretty decent. Now this next game is actually going to be a rivalry game against the Wisconsin Badgers, and they do have quite a few good players in the top of the roster there. Mainly in the secondary. 4 of their top 5 players are in the secondary. 2 corners, a free, and a strong safety. And you gotta be scared of that. Billy Edwards, 6'3", 228 out of Springfield, Virginia. Edwards is the quarterback here. Where's number 9? Edwards has a solid arm at 89 throw power. Not the greatest accuracies, and he does have a little bit of speed here. Not too much, but he can definitely make a few first downs happen with his legs. Darian Dupree is the top running back, number 6, 5'10", 212. Dupree has 90 speed, 93 acceleration, very good athlete, very solid athlete, I would actually say. Decent bit of elusiveness. He's got some solid hands. Can't run a route, but got some power and some elusiveness. That's nice to see always. Vinny Anthony is the top receiver, number 8. 6 foot 190 out of Louisville, Kentucky. Vinny Anthony has 90 speed and 92 acceleration. He's got decent hands. He's got very good route running. So across the board, mid 80s. That's really good. No power worth mentioning. And yeah, that's it. Decal Crowdus is the number 2 receiver. Where's number 17? 5'10", 170 out of Lexington, Kentucky. He's a speedster archetype, and I mean, you can see it. The speed is there, 93 speed, 92 acceleration. He's got solid hands, nothing crazy. He's got some good route runnings as well, but that's about it. So, a lot of speed, decent hands, solid route runner. Lance Mason, we again face a pretty solid tight end. Mason wears number 86. He's 6'4", 240 out of Rockwall, Texas. Mason has pretty good hands. Not the greatest route runner, but he for sure can catch the ball in traffic over the middle there. And he's got decent speed, 84 speed, 81 speed, 84 XL. That's okay. For the offensive line, I mean, the left tackle spot is a weakness, but the rest of the line actually does look pretty solid. 85 at left guard, 85 at center, 80 at right guard, and 89 at right tackle. So we'll see if we can try to abuse that left tackle spot. But Corey Walker is the top edge rusher on this team, and Walker actually is a pretty good pass rusher. 85 power moves. He's got some strength. He's got 81 block shedding as well, and great awareness and play rec as well. So definitely somebody to watch out for. But the rest of the defensive line, again, like on Vanderbilt, just not that special. Daryl Peterson is the top linebacker here, and this dude is 6'1", 260, massive dude. Got some decent speed, no coverage ability to speak of. Very good pass run stopper, just not great against the pass. And he's got 87 hit power as well. He's got the silver blow up and aftershock abilities. Definitely worried about him. Ricardo Hallman, 5'10", 190 out of Miami, Florida. Hallman is a 3-star zone corner with 87 man and 88 press, 92 zone. This dude looks ridiculously good. 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 82 catching. He's got everything. The only thing missing is 54 tackling. That's not great. And then they've got yet another great corner here with a platinum jammer ability, a silver layout ability, silver quick jump. Nazir Forkareen has 84 man, 90 press, 89 zone coverage. This secondary looks unbelievable. Only 88 speed, that's not too fast, but he looks very solid. And he's got actually some pretty solid tackling ability as well. And because that's not enough, they also have a great safety duo. Austin Brown, 6'1", 213 out of Johnston City. Brown has very solid awareness and play rec. He's got decent coverage ability. He's not the fastest, but his run support is linebacker worthy, to be honest. Like, he could seriously play linebacker and be more than okay there. Just doesn't have great hands, but decent coverage and great run stopping. And then on the other side, they've got Preston Zachman, 6'1", 212, so almost the exact same size. 90 awareness, 88 play rec is really good. 84 zone coverage is really good as well. Just not the fastest here at 86 speed, 88 XL, but he's also a great tackler. Great against the run, great in the box, got a lot of power. Even 72 catching is not too bad. And yeah, both of their safeties are linebackers at the same time. Like, they're good enough. And if I was playing with that Wisconsin defense, I would never go to nickel ever, because I know that I have linebackers that are safeties at the same time in the backfield there. I can match up anything in the box. Yeah, this is another home game, and this is a very important one because this is also a rivalry game. And we're going to play here. We are, by the way, ranked for the first time ever in this series here in Game 2. Ranked number 25 in the country. Nebraska is going to go all in here against Wisconsin. We have a rivalry game against one of the best teams in the conference. And we are on the current one-game win streak in this rivalry. And we are going to have 4 recruits here, 4 4-stars that we really want to get. And right off the bat, first play of the game, we've got Ja'Cory Barney behind the defense, and for some reason he overthrew him. How on earth do you overthrow Ja'Cory Barney, man? 3rd and 6, we're going to get it away. Dane Key, first down. Lots of room after the catch here for the number 1 target. Dane Key moves the chains and keeps the drive moving down to the 42-yard line. Nebraska already moving the ball here as we are getting actually into the action today. This is our first conference game. Already the second game of the year is in conference, and this is against, I think the other great team. I think we have 2 great teams in this conference, and this is like it kind of feels like the winning run already if we win this one, and we are gonna get a touchdown. Ja'Cory Barney, this time he does not miss him. Barney's in the end zone, and that's a touchdown here for the Cornhuskers. Nebraska is going up 7. What a throw by Dylan Raiola. He saw it right from the get-go. Ja'Cory Barney up the seam there. He had a great matchup, and he gets the touchdown this time. We could have had a touchdown on the first play of the game, but we're going to go up 7, and 3rd and 10 already for this Badgers team out of Wisconsin, and they've got a one-on-one shot down the field. It's caught, and he's going to run it down the numbers. That's a touchdown, 82 yards, the answer right back. And the Badgers are going to tie up the game here at 7. What a play for this offense here. Wisconsin on 3rd and 10 with their backs against the wall. It's DeKal Crowdas, the speedy number 2 receiver on this team. And now we're going to run it here. Quentin Ives already in the game as Emmett Johnson already took an early hit there and had to leave with due to being shaken up. 2nd and 3, wide open behind the blitz. It's Ja'Cory Barney. He's got another catch and a first down. 3rd and 4 now, and Raiola has some time, and he's going to dump it to his running back. And this one is Jamarian Parker for a first down, as we're going to get all the backs involved here apparently. Quentin Ives in the backfield. He's going to cut it up the middle, and that's just way too easy. 9 yards, perfect rushing lane there. And now 1st and 10, and we've got Raiola against a defensive lineman. What is this matchup? It's another touchdown as Dylan Raiola on the money for Ja'Cory Barney a 2nd time today. 14-7, and Barney apparently wants to be invisible here in the wall. 3rd and 9, after they go 3 and out immediately, we're going to get it away to Dane Key, and that's another first down. We're going to move the ball already at almost 150 passing yards here. Dylan Raiola completely tearing apart this defense, and this time they're going to get Naziah Hunter involved. And that's a first down. 2nd and 4 already in the green zone. And they're going to hand it off to Quentin Ives up the middle, down to the 1-yard line. And this is going to be 4 attempts, I guess, from the 1. 1st and goal, handed off to Ives, up the middle, touchdown. And Nebraska is going up 21-7 as Raiola is shredding this defense, man. 21-7 already, and we just started the 2nd quarter here. And Edwards gonna stand tall in the pocket, and he's gonna go down. That's a sack for Javen Wright. Linebacker is gonna get in there with a sack. 4th down and 13, drives over already for Wisconsin again. The only offensive action they have gotten together today was that 1 deep touchdown. And we're going to take over again. 6 minutes on the clock. Quentin Ives, he's got some room, and he's again going to fight ahead for some extra yardage. 3rd and 2 coming up. And Ives is still the back. 2 tight ends to the right. Hand it off. He's going to follow his blockers up the middle, and that's a first down. Move the chains again into, not quite, but almost field goal range. 2nd and 2. Raiola gets it away. Catch is made by Dane Key. Just about got it away as well. Like, that could have ended very badly. 3rd and 2. Hand it off. And this is Parker again. He's got some running room. 11 yards on the play. And that's another first down. 3rd and goal now from the 6. And they are going to hand it off again. Parker up the middle. Nowhere to go. And at this point, the Cornhuskers are actually happy to just take the points, make this a 3-score game. And there is 50 seconds on the clock for the Wisconsin Badgers to try and make something happen. But they do not. And they go 3 and out, actually. We have another lead at halftime. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as we have Ja'Cory Barney. 4 targets, 3 catches, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see out of a speedster like Ja'Cory Barney. And nowhere to go here. 3-yard loss. It's Sean McCullough from the linebacking unit here. And now they're just going to throw one up, and this one's going to be intercepted. Thank you very much, is Marquez Buford. He tries to juke the receiver there, but that was a horribly slow juke. So he's going to go down. And the action continues for this Nebraska offense, as we have a chance now to maybe turn this into an unbeatable lead. Just got started on the 3rd quarter here, and it's already 24-7. Wisconsin not getting it going at all here at home in Nebraska. And I mean, that was just a beautiful display of single high safety. 2nd and 12, and Raiola is going to send out the running back. He's just going to dump it out to him. And I mean, why on earth are you going backwards, man? That was an awful play. So that's no points for us. Ball goes back to Wisconsin, and Billy Edwards finally got a first down again. That's a first down. At the 45-yard line, Vinny Anthony, the top receiver on the team. 3rd and 11, and Anthony was isolated left, and now they're gonna throw it over the middle. Broken up. It's Buford again. Single high safety play is elite here in this game. 3rd and 5 for Raiola after the punt. He does get it away, and it's broken up for Nazea Hunter. So that's a punt, and the ball goes back to Wisconsin, and that's another loss. 5-yard loss on the play. Javen Wright, the middle linebacker, is in there, and we've got the ball back, and the option does not work for us at all. He didn't even get an opportunity to pitch here. Speed option not working out. Ball goes back, and that's actually a very good run. The first one today, I think. He tries to have his blockers get assigned on duty there, but that was a pretty solid run. And now 3rd and 1, and down goes Edwards. He fumbles it, and the ball is loose. This gets recovered by Wisconsin, but that's a huge loss again, and no points this time either. And I mean, look at the time of possession here at the end of the 3rd quarter. 22 minutes to 8 minutes, man. 4th and 7. They're just going to throw it up. 1-on-1 downfield. Good coverage. And the ball is broken up. Not completed. That's a turnover on downs. And we are going to go back on offense. Run out the rest of the clock, as we've got Emmett Johnson back in the game. What a run. 20 yards for Emmett Johnson. As he comes back here in the 4th quarter from his injury. And 3rd and 10 now. Dylan Raiola. He's got some time, and nobody open. Running back didn't go on his routes. Ball goes back to Wisconsin. No points added. 1st and 10, and they've got an unblocked defender in the backfield here, as Nebraska is going to take the quarterback down again. Wisconsin having a nightmare day today. 8 minutes left in the game, and that's Marquez Watson-Trent, the weak side linebacker, taking down Billy Edwards. And with that, we are going to have a 2nd and 17 for Edwards. And he's going down again. Another sack for this Nebraska defense. They've been collapsing this pocket in the 2nd half, absolutely dominating this Wisconsin offensive line. That is actually pretty solid of an offensive line. But Keona Davis gets in there this time around. Number 97 takes down the quarterback. Beautiful to see. And 3rd and 28 now coming up. Edwards standing on his own goal line. Makes one step ahead. Gets sacked again. Oh man, he barely avoided the safety there. It's Riley Van Poppel this time around. And Edwards gets sacked for a 4th and 33. And honestly, are you even going to go for this one? Because, I mean, you're so far back. It's 4th and 33. You're never going to convert this one. And if you don't, you're going to have a turnover on downs. And I mean, they actually do punt it away, but we still have great field position. Not from the one necessarily, but that's a great catch actually over the middle. Naziah Hunter for a 1st down. 3rd and 3. Emmett Johnson is the back, and they've got 6 men in the backfield, and Johnson does not get out of that mess. 4th and 3, and at this point we're just running clock and taking our points here. It's another field goal, 27-7. This is a 3-touchdown game now, and there is only 40 seconds on the clock, so we're gonna skip ahead to the end. That's a win. That's a wrap. We get the dominant win in the rivalry game here, and I mean, that's great to see. Dylan Raiola with a very nice day. 2 touchdowns for Ja'Cory Barney. He only added 1 catch in the second half. It was a short one. But he gets player of the game. Raiola had 76% completion percentage. We kept the offense in check here for the Badgers. They had 1 great run, and that's about it. The rest of the offense was basically non-existent. We forced so many 3-and-outs on this Wisconsin offense. It was beautiful to watch. And then solid days on the grounds for Ives and Johnson. Parker not so much. And on the receiving end, we've got Barney with his 2 deep touchdowns. We've got Dane Keys and a few important catches. Hunter moved the chains a couple times. And apart from that, we passed the ball around here. Jamarian Parker, Emmett Johnson, Mark Wade, the tight end, got also involved. And then, yeah, they had the 1 deep touchdown in the beginning to answer ours, and that's it. That's all they did in this entire game on offense. The rest was just getting 3-and-out at every single drive. And then for our defense, I mean, we collapsed on their defense, on their offensive line so much. We had a lot of sacks in this game. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. And everybody got involved. Everybody on the defensive line got involved somehow. The only one that didn't get involved was actually Elijah Judy, but he already has 2.5 sacks from the first game. So I mean, that's nice to see, isn't it? We get an interception again from our free safety. He does have the platinum robber ability. I mean, that's beautiful. Forced a fumble, Dylan Parrott there. And we get our first commit of the year. It's Dwayne Hay. The first commit in this dynasty is a 4-star receiver from Nebraska, from Omaha. And that is beautiful to see. Hay is 6'2", 209, a gritty possession archetype receiver with very slow speed. But I don't care. I already saw that a lot of players are very slow in this game when they get recruited. I'm assuming he can't get it upgraded. He's probably never gonna be a burner, but that's okay. If he gets like 89 speed or something, I think we're gonna be fine. And then for this next game, we're actually gonna have another receiver here, and it's gonna be. It was a tight battle for all these weeks. He's from St. Paul, Minnesota, and Minnesota actually has a tap on him. With the pipeline bonus, but this kid looks pretty fast. The speed looks pretty solid, and he's got 80 medium route running. I'm assuming that all the route runnings are good. We're also gonna have a defensive tackle out of Colorado here, and this battle is a tight one as well with the University of Colorado. Carl Michel looks to be very strong. He has 84 hit power. We don't know anything about the pass rush. We do know all about the pass rushing. It's not great, but he seems to be a solid run stopper, hopefully. Dakota Wall, a middle linebacker, a 4-star out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. So we get the complimentary bonus with the defensive tackle there. Wall has a very solid speed, hopefully, and acceleration. He looks like a great athlete. 82 hit power already, 83 pursuit, 80 tackling. And the coverage, I don't know, it doesn't look horrible, but we don't know exactly. And this is going to be hopefully a blowout. Missouri State, this is going to be the game, the first one against this new team in the NCAA. Jacob Clark is the quarterback here, and it's actually one of their better players here. Jacob Clark is he's more of a field general archetype player. 89 throw power. He's got some solid short and medium accuracy, but the further down the field it goes, the less he's got. Just not a strong arm either. No speed. Not a great athlete, but should be a solid quarterback here for the NCAA level. They've got Shamari Lawrence as the running back. Lawrence, 6 foot 207, a former one-star actually, and he's an 81 overall. He's got 87 speed, 90 XL. That's decent, I guess. Actually more than I would expect from a new NCAA team, but he's got no power, no route running, no hands, nothing special there. Top receiver is James Blackstrain, number 5. Watch out for him, 6'2". Pretty big receiver, not the fastest, not great hands. Actually a pretty good route runner. So he should be open a lot. If he's open, his hands should be good enough to make the catch there. But Blackstrain, definitely somebody to watch out for. And then Jamarie Robinson, 6'1", 165 out of Cocoa, Florida. A speedster at 90 speed. That's not too fast, to be honest. Robinson does have solid hands. He can run a little bit on the routes there. That's pretty decent. But he needs to work on his speed and his hands if he wants to be a speedster. The offensive line for the Bears looks actually pretty abysmal. Like, they've got starters here in the 60s for overall. 73 overall right guard is one of their better players on the offensive line. I mean, we should be able to completely shut down this offense here. 6'3", 255 out of Boonville, Missouri. A 4-star recruit. Weselak is actually a pretty decent pass rusher. 79 power moves, 85 finesse moves. He's got some power, just not much strength. He's got hit power and a lot of it. So if he gets to the quarterback, we might have an issue. He's actually a pretty solid run stopper as well. Pretty decent edge rusher there, but the rest of the D-line looks kind of like the O-line. It's not looking great. They have one good edge rusher there. And this is their top linebacker, a 70 overall, that has absolutely no awareness and play rec. That's awful. He's got no speed. He's got no hit power, no strength. I mean, he does have 78 block sheds. That's the only good rating about him, but he's also got no zone coverage ability and even less pass rush ability. So this dude can only do one thing, and it's block shed. Cameron Williams is the top corner on this team, and he's a 73 overall. He's got 68 man, 72 press, and 71 zone. This is an awful corner with 87 speed. We should be dominating this team. This is their best DB. Can you imagine? Like, we should be absolutely dominating them. JJ O'Neal, the free safety, 6'2", 180, former 3-star. O'Neal is a box specialist. Honestly, looks more like a linebacker if I'm being completely honest, because this pass coverage ability is awful. 86 speeds also looks more like a linebacker. But even as a linebacker, only 58 block shedding would not be great. As a safety is not great either, honestly. So another game where we should win. We're 2-0. We just went up. We are now the number 23 ranked team here. And we are 22, I mean. And we are now continuing with the MACtion. This is another conference game, actually. And this is actually in our own division. Missouri is in our Missouri and Missouri State is both in our division. So this is a must-win game if we want to go to the conference championship game. And I mean, the other one was too, Wisconsin, but this is a must-win game just because we should be absolutely dominating them. And instead, we're gonna allow a 8-yard run to Shamari Lawrence for a first down here, as Missouri State is gonna go to the pass now, and they've got some room. And Lawrence, what a run to the outside! Oh my God! Jacob Clark with a very nice pass there. I mean, it's just a dump off, but very nice recognition to see that he had some room out there. And now they're going to go with another broken tackle. What on earth is happening? This is Robinson on the outside. He breaks the tackle, gets the first down. 2nd and 10, handed off. Lawrence, this time he's wrapped up. 3-yard loss, and that's a pretty good play by Bly Hill. 4th down and 10. And the field goal is good. Just hooks inside. Missouri State is actually going to take the lead here in Maction. And Nebraska now has some work to do. They're actually down by 3. 1st and 10. And Raiola is going to have a sprint to his left. He's going to throw it. Crossbody. Barney down the field, breaks the tackle, gets into the end zone. It's an 81-yard touchdown. Nebraska is going to go up by 4. It's a 7-point play. One play drive. I mean, this is beautiful. And Raiola, that was actually crossbody, sprinting to his left. So that's a good start on offense, but the defense has not shown up so far. Lawrence, another first down for this Missouri State offense. They are looking to be a lot stronger than I was anticipating here. And they are going to get another first down. Lawrence with another 10-yard run. 7-3 still as they are trying to go across midfield, and they do so successfully. And that's a 13-yard play to the tight end, Gary Clinton. And now they're going to go to the air, and down goes the quarterback. It's Cameron Lenhart in the backfield, and Nebraska is going to actually get Clark to be sacked. 3rd and 17 coming up, and this one's going to be a tough one. Lenhart with a very nice play there. Now they're going to go to the air, actually going to risk it, and they get a few yards back, so this field goal try is going to be a lot easier now. 43-yard try for the Bears, and they are going to get this one to hook inside as well. It's a field goal again for Missouri State. We have not been able to force a punt yet. 7-6 ball game at the end of the first half, at the end of the first quarter, I mean. And now we'll see what Dylan Raiola is gonna doing, as we're gonna have a run with Emmett Johnson up the middle of 13 yards for the lead running back. Raiola is gonna get pressured, 6-man rush, and Ja'Cory Barney is gonna get the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup for Barney. 2nd and 8. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and there is an unblocked defender, but we're gonna get it away to Barney. Breaks 2 tackles and gets ahead there. What a play by Ja'Cory Barney, showing off the break tackle abilities here, man. It looked like the play was over, and he got still 10 more out of it. And now we're outside of the red zone. 2nd and 6. Get it away. Barney again down to the 5-yard line. And they're going to get him tackled there, but already at 132 yards here. We just got started on the 2nd quarter. Ja'Cory Barney looking like a superstar. From the 6 now, 1st and goal, handed off to Johnson. Up the middle, that's a touchdown, and that's what this defensive line looks like. A way to run through. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Nebraska is going to go up by 8 now. 14-6 is the new score, and we're going to make them go for 2 if they want to tie up this game. So we have 8 minutes left in the first half, and now we're going to see how this Missouri State Bears team responds to being down by 8. And they are going to allow a sack here. Elijah Judy's back. He's got another one, 3rd and a half sacks, I guess, on the season. Oh my, Missouri State in trouble here. 2nd and 15 at their own 9-yard line after this sack. And this one was a pretty beautiful one. Immediate shed on the block there. And let's see what they're going to do with this 2nd and 15. Clark standing tall in the pocket, sacked again. 3rd sack of the day for the Nebraska defense. Oh my, now they're in real trouble. 3rd and 21 from the 4. Dylan Parrott this time in the end zone. And oh my, that was bad news baseball for this Bears team, as they are not going to recover from that one, and we get the ball back. But 2 bad rushes on 1st and 2nd down lead to a 3rd and 13. We're going to get the ball away to Dane Key. Get 9 yards. 4th and 4. I mean, this is go for it territory. 54-yard field goal try. Would rather not try, but we don't get it. It's Emmett Johnson up the middle lane. They smelled it out. 4-yard try there, and they still guessed that we were going to run it. Oh my. Missouri State gets back on offense here after the turnover rundowns, and they are going to get a very nice run out of Josh Joyner. 1st and 10, and they're going to throw it to the outside, and that's a 1st down to to the tight end, and they're gonna move the chains there. 3rd and 10 for Jacob Clark now, and over the middle, the catch is made. It's Robinson on the catch. That's a first down. 3rd and 9 from the 17. We're inside 2 minutes now, and they need to run some clock. 1-on-1 outside. The catch is made out of bounds apparently, so they're gonna take another field goal. Defense holds again, no touchdowns allowed, and the field goal is right down the middle. Beautiful try by Missouri State, and it's a 14-9 game, 5-point game. Let's see if we can get down the field one last time. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna motion out Emmett Johnson. And this is actually gonna be a screen for Emmett Johnson, and he's got blockers in front. Jukes out the safety, runs it down the sideline. What a play by Emmett Johnson. Gets across midfield into Missouri State's territory. And now we've got the 3rd and 3 and a minute on the clock for Raiola. Unblocked defender. Dropped by Ja'Cory Bar. Oh, that's actually Dane. No, actually, who on earth is number 15? I don't even know. We're going to go for it in 4th down, and we're going to get it done. Emmett Johnson, the running back, makes the catch for a first down. And there's 56 seconds on the clock. Now there is 21 seconds on the clock, and the clock is ticking. 2nd and 5, get it away. Johnson down at the 1. 1st and goal, and we're going to take a timeout here. 1st and goal from the 1. Run it up the gut. And this is Emmett Johnson for another touchdown, Nebraska. It's 21-9, and this is the difference between scoring touchdowns and scoring field goals. It's 21-9. This is a 2-score lead, and not even a close one. 12 points. That's actually not just a field goal. That's not just a touchdown and a field goal. This is 2 touchdowns. Need to score 2 touchdowns to get back in this game here as Missouri State. Ja'Cory Barney already 7 catches for a $141. What a day. And here 1st down in the 2nd half, and we're again going with the sprint left option. Dane Key gets a nice 9-yard connection, and this time no deep shot there, but still a very solid start to this drive. And now Emmett Johnson up the middle, jukes out the safety. Oh man, I thought we had him there. I thought this was going to be a long touchdown run. 3rd and 4, and Raiola is going into uncork a deep one. It's Hunter in the end zone, double coverage, and he still gets the touchdown. They call it a score. No way on earth. How on earth did he do that? Cornhuskers are up by 3 touchdowns now, 28, and I mean, look at this one. They are actually going to have a booth review, but it's a 1-foot-in situation in double coverage. Naziah Hunter with an unbelievable touchdown. So far, definitely touchdown of the year. And now Missouri State is really in trouble. 28-9. They need to get it going. They need to go get touchdowns if they want to keep up. 3rd and 6 now after a 3-and-out. Nowhere to go for Missouri State, and we're going to get it off here with another 1st down, already in positive territory. 6-man rush. We're going to have the perfect slip screen dialed up here, and Emmett Johnson weaving through the defense, getting 8 yards. And so far, this has been pretty spectacular. As we have a 2nd and 2 and wide open over the middle. We've got Emmett Johnson, the running back, on a catch this time again. And that's 16 yards for Johnson. 3rd and 7, and Raiola is gonna throw it to the sideline, and that one's gonna be caught for a 6-yard gain by Barney. 4th and 1, we're just gonna go for it here. 11 personnel. Johnson got the 1st down. He's got the football, and he's got the 1st down, and now we've got 2nd and goal from the 3, handed off to Johnson into the end zone. That's a touchdown, and Nebraska up by 35-9. Now it's a blowout, and this is a good thing because we have recruits visiting. Remember, important game, and we are actually gonna skip ahead here to the last touchdown of the game. 42-9 is your final score as Emmett Johnson. This time we did not force feed the ball to him in the beginning of the game, so he was still fresh in the 4th quarter as well. And he gets 18 attempts for 94 yards. and a total of 4 touchdowns as Raiola had a very good day. Jacob Clark actually did have a solid day, but 30 attempts for 163 yards, that's not much. Also, Shomari Lawrence, I mean, in the beginning it looked like he was doing pretty well, but over the rest of the game we kind of shut him down on the run there. Emmett Johnson actually had 4 touchdowns on the ground. Are you kidding me? I didn't even realize when I played that game. 94 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's ridiculous stat line. Ja'Cory Barney, 166 yards and a touchdown. Emmett Johnson also had 7 catches for 72 yards. He had 160 yards all-purpose and 4 touchdowns. Oh my God. What a day for him. I didn't even realize when I played that game that this was an unbelievable game for him. And yeah, Dane Key, I mean, he's the #1 receiver on this team, and so far not been really showing up that much. And then for the defense, I mean, we didn't really sack him this much. I thought we were gonna get like 7 sacks this game, but everybody got involved again. We forced some pressures. They didn't throw an interception. They didn't turn over the football, but it didn't matter as Emmett Johnson, oh my God. 166 yards all-purpose on 25 catches, along with 4 touchdowns, man. Cornhuskers have a good one there at the running back position. And we get another commit. That's Marcus Traylor, the tackle out of Arvada, Colorado. We get the right tackle here, Marcus Traylor. Good news for this team. And we get another one. It's Dakota Wall, the linebacker, 4-star recruit. Commits from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And we got already a few 4-stars, and now we are actually in a recruiting battle here with Notre Dame. He did have a recruiting visit with Notre Dame, but they have a tough game and they lost this week when he visited them. So we're still in this, and Shaw, I mean, I want him so badly. Look at the accuracies and the throw power, man. He's our only hope at a 4-star quarterback this year, and if we don't get him, we are going to have to do a lot of scouting. We're also in a battle for 4-star tight end Tony Hay out of Chicago, Illinois. He's going to visit Michigan later this year, but by then the battle will be over. I'm assuming that he has lots of athleticism. Hay looks like a great athlete. Don't know much about the catchings. I mean, the ranges are pretty broad, to be honest, but we're gonna give it our best. We're gonna try. Marcus Traylor, week 4 visit paid off. He is now a Cornhusker, where he will be in the next offseason. 6'5", 312 pass protector, and I mean, we don't really know much about his ratings. We only know 83 pass block power, but if all the other ratings are kind of like that, I think we're gonna be fine. And I think the ranges are very tight. I think a lot of the ratings, the important pass block and run block ratings, I think they should all be somewhere around 75 or 80. And if that's the case, I'm going to be very happy about it. Dakota Wall, 6', 223 out of Colorado Springs. He's the great run stopper with elite acceleration. We can already see that. And I'm assuming pretty solid speed as well. Might not be the best in coverage, but he looks like a pretty great run blocker. And now we're done with the first 3 games of this season, but I'm still going to talk a little bit about the coach. So we started with a recruiter coach here, Sean Keaton. Now we're at level 10. We've got a lot of points, and for now I'm going to put some into the offensive line. I might invest all the other points as well into the motivator here. Because we need the motivator anyway. I don't really need it for the motivator itself. I actually need it for either the talent thingy, like the top left, the green one, or the architect. I'm not sure yet which one I want to go first, but we're gonna need motivator points anyway, so we need to spend 50 in there here in the motivator tree to get the to open up either one of those two. So no matter which one we take, we need to put some points into motivator anyway. And yeah, so far 2 games in conference played. We're leading, tied with Kansas, who's also unbeaten. But there is also a couple other teams that are unbeaten, and it is actually Iowa State, already 4-0 in conference. Unbelievable stuff. And then Illinois is also unbeaten, but they haven't played a conference game yet. So Iowa State just dishing out losses left and right here. Nebraska looking very strong, ranked number 19 now or something. We are looking up this year. This is a pretty good team. We should be able to play here for the conference championship game here in the MAC. And next time around, we're gonna continue the play in conference as well. I think we have also one out of conference game in the next episode, but we'll see about that. This is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Nebraska Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.